Hello again, everybody. Bo James here with a big announcement. It is a long time in the making, but before I get to that big announcement, I want to say a very special thank you to everybody that came out to the SSW events in Kingsport and Gray here just a few days ago, part of the big Fun Fest block parties. Biggest crowd we ever had in Gray. Saw so many old-time wrestling fans, so many old-time friends over there. So happy to see you guys. We don't get to wrestle that much around here. Our schedule, Misty's and mine, keeps us in West Virginia, and Kentucky, but we're going to be working on changing that coming up real soon here in the near future, as we got something cooking up for my big 30th anniversary in the sport of professional wrestling. Now let's move on to the big announcement. I have teased it on Facebook and Twitter and got a lot of response. The Southern States Wrestling Streaming Network is here. That's right, it's here. 27 years and counting. Footage to show with you and the rest of the world out there. All the supporters of SSW here in our home base of the Mountain Empire, and people all around the world can enjoy this footage, including Jerry the King Lawler, Jimmy Valiant, the Rock and Roll Express, Bobby Eaton of the Midnight Express, Demolition, Dutch Mantell, Sherry Martel, the Junkyard Dog, the Fantastics, Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, the Mongolian Stomper, and the list can go on. And let's not forget about our homegrown talent right here, like myself and Misty James, Ricky Harrison, Pretty Boy Stan Lee, Skyfire, Eddie Golden, all these guys and girls that came up in SSW, and it's going to be great to share all these memories here for you. And we're starting off the month of July. We're going to launch it tomorrow, Tuesday, July 17th. It's already up. If you want to go take a look at it now, go ahead and get your subscription. But videos are going up. I'm looking right over here at the computer, watching them go up right now. Videos are going up the month of July. We're going to have almost 5 hours of action and memories on there. For the price of a value meal, $4.99 a month, you get the Southern States Wrestling Network. Let me tell you what's on there to kick it off here in July 2018. Our Spotlight Wrestler of the Month is going to be Konnan Chris Walker. We're going to take a look at Konnan Chris Walker against Skyfire, better known as ECW's Easy Money. Also, Chris Walker is going to team up with the Iron Cross and Australian sensation Ashley Hudson. And Konnan found out, when you fight one of my family, you fight all of us, in a big six-man tag. Also, the big event this month on demand there at the SSW Network is the International Cup Tournament that took place in March of 1999. Konnan Chris Walker is a big part of that. Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant's on that card. Death and Destruction. This match has never before been offered or seen in its entirety, from opening bell to closing bell. It also included in there some special interviews from the dressing rooms and the interview set that have not been seen in many, many years. All that is included here with that subscription of only $4.99 a month. Also this month, we're going to go back and take a look at a true Hall of Famer who debuted in SSW on July 17th, 2002. I'm talking about the Queen of Wrestling, Sherry Martel. We're going to take a look at Sherry's debut in SSW and all the trouble that she caused, and we're going to go right through her time here with a very special video put together by myself and Joe Wheeler called The Best of Sherry Martel in Southern States Wrestling. That's your best of for this month, plus classic matches for the month of July. The Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, NWA legend, battles a Smoky Mountain Wrestling legend in Killer Kyle from July the 5th, 1996 in Fall Branch, Tennessee, a part of the annual Summer Bash event there. Referee for that event was Mark Curtis. Also from that night, you're going to take a look at then Tag Team Champions Death and Destruction as they battle Ricky Morton and the very popular Dan Cooley. Also, Mark Curtis was the referee for that. And something special about that match, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, just weeks before that, had went back to work for WCW. Had showed up on Monday Nitro, and WCW allowed Ricky to fill out all his commitments in Southern States Wrestling. So a lot of weeks, Ricky was wrestling on national TV on Monday, wrestling for SSW in Fall Branch on Friday, and at the end of that match, Ricky made a very heartfelt special speech there at Summer Bash 96 to the people who had supported him in Southern States Wrestling for the year prior to them going back to WCW. So that's a big deal. This is something that we started working on almost a year ago. I have 2 rooms in my home that are literally just the Southern States Wrestling library, video library. 27 years and counting, that's right, 27 years and counting. We taped the Gray Block Party with 2 cameras. It will be a part of this subscription here in just a few days. We have got all kinds of stuff to go back and look at. Classic TVs also on there this month. 2 classic TVs from 2003 that were a part of the Fun Fest event there at the Civic Auditorium. Sold out Civic Auditorium to see myself and Bunkhouse Buck battle it out in a loser leave town bunkhouse match. You're going to get to see highlights of that. Match in its entirety. Todd Morton against KC Thunder. Loser wears the dress, plus a big 15 or 20 man junior heavyweight Royal Rumble to see who would walk out the SSW junior heavyweight champion. All that's on there. Here's how you go. Southern States Wrestling Network.pivotshare.com. It's right here. Go over there and check it out. Start your subscription right now. They want another video up on there. We're going to be adding stuff all night and all day tomorrow. Get July kicked off, and then we're going to start at the first of every month with putting up about 8 hours a month of never before seen or not seen in decades footage from Southern States Wrestling. Early TVs. Big time events that were taped and never put out on home video, never shown on television. We're going to take a best of look at different legends and stars that came through SSW. Each month we're going to give you big time events. We're going to just share our whole life's work here of 27 years in professional wrestling under the Southern States Wrestling banner for the price of a value meal. You can look around in your couch and find enough to pay for this subscription. You can go out in your car and look in between the seats and find $4.99. That's it. $4.99 is all it's going to cost you. Go over there right now. Here's the address. Also, keep up with the Southern States Wrestling Facebook page, as I will be putting updates on there, and Joe Wheeler will, and Misty and everybody else, when we keep adding stuff on in the weeks and months to come. Let everybody know about it. We got a library that is second to none, that is full of, as I counted today, 9 WWE Hall of Famers, 20 or 30 some legendary territorial stars, plus the homegrown talent here. It seems like it's endless. I have been putting all this stuff, digitalizing it, taking it from the Super VHS masters to 3/4 inch masters, but we're going to work our way right up into the digital era, and we're going to take a look at Southern States Wrestling all the way through. A lot of you out there around the country only saw these names in Pro Wrestling Illustrated or read about them on the internet in the early days. Here's your chance to see them. Here's your chance to see the events you've heard about. Here's the chance to relive the events if you were ringside in Fall Branch or Kingsport or Mountain City, Johnson City, Saltville, Virginia, Big Stone Gap, Virginia, and everywhere, Princeton, West Virginia, everywhere else that Southern States Wrestling has went in the last nearly 3 decades. $4.99. Southern States Wrestling Network. Don't you dare leave yourself out of it. Get right over there right now. Get your subscription. Video's going up as we talk. Video's going to go up all night. We're going to give you nearly 5 hours here in the last 2 weeks of July, and in the 1st of July, we're going to go right into WrestleFest, the big Fun Fest event from 91, 92, 93. Ivan Koloff, the $1 Billion Babies, the Wild Samoan, the Jimmy Golden, the Fantastics, all a part of this stuff coming up, and we're going to show you the first time ever Ivan Koloff against Crunch the Equalizer from WrestleFest 91, one of the most controversial matches ever in Southern States Wrestling history. If you've read my book, you know the story. We're going to show it for the first time ever anywhere right here on the network in the month of August. Let everybody know about it. Join right in. Send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from. Send us a message. Let us know what you want to see on there. Send us a message and tell us what you think of the network. God bless each and every one of you. Southern States Wrestling Network is now online. See you later.